Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. The Telangana government has taken a good decision. When some decision is good, why a video on that? When we criticize the government policies, we are also duty bound to say wherever there is something good, that there is something good. Not only for that, the purpose of this video is to suggest the improvement to the policy that what government is coming with, because a lot of public money is involved. The government's money and efforts means it is the public money in the democratic government. So to make the efforts and the money efficacious, certain changes are necessary, and that exactly is the purpose of this video, to make those suggestions. Then what is the policy? The government has decided to send a few teachers to some foreign countries: Finland, America, France, UK, Singapore, etc. What is the purpose? Why it is sending? To increase the efficacy of teaching. Several things are there. Among them, what I am impressed with the most is to provide stress-free education. That's very important. As we see in the schools, there are many deficiencies. Adequate facilities are not there. Water, toilets, school, classrooms, and so on. These are essential. And the number of teachers, student ratio is another problem. These things require some money, and government should take it on priority and should do that all right. But one thing where no money is required is teachers providing education with love, treating the kids as their own. Education not with fear, with love. That the trained teachers can do. Because it said here it is stress-free education. So I have taken this up for comment. Then you may ask, it is in Telangana. Why on this channel which has national reach, why should it be focused here? If one good practice has come in one state or one place, if it gets adequate focus, others also might replicate, should replicate it. Why in Telangana? In fact, the Delhi government sent some teachers to the United States, Singapore, and other countries. I think so far 1100 teachers have been sent like that for training. So did Gujarat government sends 30 to 40 teachers every year to other countries, Singapore. And then Punjab government also has taken a decision to send teachers to Finland, Singapore, Switzerland, and other countries. So we have to evaluate what had happened there after they being sent to the other country. One thing, with these learning experiences, observing these good practices, these teachers, yes, they should perform their function as teachers at the schools where they are working. But besides that, more importantly, because we can't send all teachers to other countries like this, the services of these teachers trained outside the country should be utilized as teachers. What we need in this country in the education sector is train the trainer, motivate the teachers to teach the kids with love and take enough care. So teach the teacher, train the trainer to upgrade the skills in them, to sensitize them towards the children, make them understand child psychology, and change the environment of learning, the schools. That is important. If these people who are sent there are learning these things, they should spread this. I can also suggest one more thing. In the banking industry, I don't know if it is still existing. This I have observed a decade ago. that there used to be a system called mobile job trainers. The trained persons used to visit the branches to observe the performance of the branch staff and giving suggestions to them for improvement on the spot. Their job is essentially to train, remain there in the branches for a few days, observe keenly, not to report anything to the head offices for any action. For that inspection, audit, there are other wings, they do their job. Here it is imparting knowledge, education, upping the skills. Although they notice some failures, their job is only to suggest as a friend, philosopher, guide to improve, correct themselves. So these groups of teachers can be utilized as mobile job trainers, visiting all the schools in the state because it has started in Telangana. One state can show the results which can have demonstration effects to the others, whereby other states can replicate the model. And this is an essential field. Teaching, training the kids, working towards their overall development, future of the country, future of the society. To secure our future, we need to be committed, investing adequately on education for the purpose. It's not one of the areas, it's a priority area. So this approach of training is good, and Telangana government is doing this, announced this. Similarly, there are other areas where reforms are possible without investing any additional money. For instance, policing, friendly policing, treating all the human beings equal. Does it need any money to sensitize the police towards the people in the maintenance of law and order, in the process of maintaining the law and order, treating the people? That is possible. Similarly, traffic. We observe so many accidents. To a significant extent, traffic management, observing the lane discipline, as we see in other countries. You said US. Many of you might have gone to the United States and have seen that. If you see a stop sign, people stop there and follow the lane discipline. These things can be learned by seeing. Seeing is believing. So a group of police officers also could be sent to the other countries, learn, come back, train the police personnel. The seniors can go, come back and train their junior colleagues, who can further train their junior colleagues, and those on the field directly dealing with the people will first train the people to adapt to the new methods of driving. Then simultaneously there can be changes in the law wherever they are required, not with punitive intention, but to bring the reforms. And technology will help. There is no necessity to post so many personnel constables everywhere. You can have a stop sign and see to it that people adhere to the rules. And through technology, the violators of rules can be identified. First phase, it is training. Later, action as per law. So this change will greatly help in the traffic management, whereby it will reduce the accidents and save the precious lives. This is possible through training, and this training model of building a force of trainers to train the trainers. Hope the governments, not necessarily the Telangana government, other governments too turn their attention to these reforms and will bring in necessary reforms in the important sectors: education, healthcare, law and order, and the like. Thank you so much for so patiently watching this video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. As you know, subscription is free, but that will greatly encourage me to get to you more videos of this type and more frequently. Thank you.